I'm going to replace spark plugs in my Mercury 50. If you followed my channel, you know my engine, or you can see in the description below. And guys, the trick here is that actually, not the trick, but the problem that a service manual doesn't actually explain how to change a spark plug. There is a section about ignition coil mounting components and and how to change ignition coil, the plate. It says about the right torque for the spark plugs. So different things are there, but nothing actually about how to replace the spark plugs. And some sources say that you need to remove these coils. You can see them, this stuff, and the plate there. And I asked my dealer, and he gave me some hints, tips how to do this without removing. He told that he never removed coils or plate, and I will try to do this first time for 2000 hours. Yeah, guys, well, okay, you can blame me for that. Let's try, and that's I decided to record for you. It might be useful for someone, of course, if I will succeed. And you can see how tough things are there, and we first need to memorize location of these boots and cables. It said somewhere, I don't remember where, but it said that we need to place them in the same way, and that's why I am recording this in case if you will also need it here, so you can see how they are located. It goes there, and the last one is here. Let me give some light. Then it makes a loop there, yeah, and goes to there. Okay, we memorized that. Now I will be trying to remove them. Well, guys, I removed this. I didn't show you. And if you are doing this first time as me, you might think that, well, it's almost impossible, especially in that location there. Guys, don't use any tools, any sharp tools, any tools, just hands. Yeah, so and actually I did it with hands. Yeah, this way. Yeah, so I did it with hands. Just try and you will succeed. And I decided to do this one by one. And now I will use the right tool that dealer told me. And okay, let's check it first. And I decided to do it one by one. Did I say this? I don't remember. Guys, from this point you will see a kind of back and forth in what I'm doing. Guys, I want to clarify once again, or the first time, I don't remember, that I'm doing this the first time, and my video is dedicated for people who do this first time and they're a little bit concerned about how to do this, they're hesitating. So you will see that I tried to make one approach, another one, different tools. You can always skip it and jump to the next part, especially if you are viewing this for entertainment, or I know that some professional guys like to watch such kinds of video. I don't know why, maybe to make a laugh from us. Yeah, well, it's up to you. I'm just clarifying. And I provide you time codes if you don't want to watch a specific part. An email from my dealer says that he used 3x8. I think he did a mistake. I will write him later and tell you. Because in my case 5x8 will work here. I have this kind of socket, long socket, and rubber protection actually there. You might see it. Yeah, and he told he is extension, some kind of extension. And I have this one. And guys, I checked, it works. Yeah, so I can put it here. Wonderful. Of course, I will manage to remove it. However, I have a little concern about when I install the new one and apply the right torque there. Is it the same torque will be there? So let me know in comments, those from you who knows physics better. Now the most interesting part is to remove this spark plug and see what kind of spark plug there after 2000 hours. Well, guys, I don't like this angle and forces that are created there on the thread. Well, I'm not sure how he removed it without taking off the coils. I decided that I want to take this coil off so that I have this placement for the wrench. That will create less strange force for the thread, let's say this way. I hope you got the point. I rejected this idea, guys, because this one is not enough. The second one is there. Yeah, guys, probably someone who did it already watched this video. I don't know why. And yeah, guys, where is your video about it? Because I cannot find any advice on how to do this right. Moreover, there is a kind of washer, long washer there that is difficult to place back when you want to fix it again. So I'm going to put it back, this bolt for this coil, and let's see how I handle the spark plug. Guys, I handled to remove this with what I have, with this socket and this extension, but removing and installing is different things. So I think I will first check some other extension more compact for my future job, but I don't think that I will find a socket more compact than this, because you can see the spark plug ends there. So I cannot do anything with the socket, but I will think what I can do with the extension cord, because I didn't like how tough it is here. But now the most interesting, let me try well, this way to show you. You can see it's crazy gap, and yeah, electrode. Yeah, guys, 2000 hours. Let me know in comments what you think, how my engine survived this. I checked, yeah, I checked it here. So with this tool, it's about between 1 and 1.5 millimeters. And you have to have focus, please. And you have to have 1 millimeters. Okay, you got the point. Let's see what next. A new and the used one, yeah. I thought that I don't need to install the gap on the new one. It's ready, but I'm not sure. But you can see, yeah, you can see a huge difference, yeah. Awesome. A week or two passed from my previous attempts. I collected some tools, researched for some information, and let's first talk about spark plug and gaps. The dealer insists that they are already pre-installed for 1 millimeter that we need here, but guys, it is not. So I was first concerned if my tool is fine, this cheap tool from China, gap tool, as you can see. You can buy it everywhere for $1 or even less. I was concerned that 1 millimeter here is not really one, but I tested with caliper, and yeah, it is exactly one. It's quite fine tool. One is here. So when you try with this tool, you see maybe 0.6, 0.8, quite different gap. It looks like it's okay, it's 1 millimeter, but no, it is not. I also tested with this line, do you call it line? It is 1 millimeter thickness. I also tested it after I set the gap, and it goes inside. This is a kind of test you can also do after you set this gap. So you can use this gap, and you have to said it. The dealer told that new modern spark plugs, they are quite breakable, sensitive, crisp. Yeah, I don't know what other synonyms I can use. Sorry for my English. So be careful when you set the gap. But it was easy. I didn't show you, but you can find it in some other videos how people do this. So just that the gaps, they are now fine. The old one is about 1.6, 1.8 millimeters. Yeah, it's extremely huge. Let's see what on another 3 that are not yet removed. Let's go on the next interesting point, these cables. So guys, about these cables, leads, yeah, that's quite interesting point. It is here in the user manual, in the service manual. So yeah, first I need to mention that they are directional, these leads, coil and spark plug, and yeah, they are marked, but we should remember probably by color, and we also have a video recorded, so we will remember this. But then I was so surprised to see that they have resistance between 0.6 1.1 kilo ohms, and guys, I don't know why, because I was thinking that it should be close to 0. You should transfer energy from the coil to the spark plug without loss. So I don't know the background of this, and I'm lazy to research. If you know, you can comment. You can say me in the comments why we aim for this, why here should be the resistance. I was actually so surprised that I thought that it might be about something else. It can be true, but guys, it is true. I tested with a simple tester. Yeah. So with the simple test and long probes, you can test them, and you will see 0.7 kilo ohms, which is within this range. Guys, terrific. If you didn't know about this and never tested it, then like, subscribe, and say in comments, wow, that is something new. So we have to test all 4 of them. If it's not within the range, we should replace them for sure. And finally, guys, about the tools. Yeah, so it seems so simple, but it is not. You have seen the fart tool that doesn't work here because we don't want to damage it, because we cannot remove it. Why we can't? If you wasn't lazy to watch the full video before, then you can understand it. So that's why we decided to use something thin here, and I thought that okay, I will buy a dedicated tool for this. By the way, our spark plugs are 16 millimeters in this engine, so the dedicated tool for this, like this one, looks nice. Yeah, but when I got it, I realized, oh no, it has so restriction. Why it's not focus? It is so restricted in the movement, in this not movement, but okay, sorry for my English. So guys, we cannot do it here. Yeah, so we cannot do, because we need something like that. Not this one, something like this in this direction. We can't. So I went to the local shop, Freddy, sorry. Found another one which seems less restrictive movement for this joint, but no, it doesn't work here as well. So it's not enough. If we, yeah, it's not enough. It's not. So we need to bend it more here. So then the next option is these joints. I had some of them, but I bought another one. So, and we should be in the 3x8 ecosystem, which allows us to use a thinner parts. So this is 5x8, 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 No, 5 by 8 is here. Yeah, guys, but believe me, it's 3 by 8. 3 by 8 there, 3 by 8 joint, 3 by 8 rod. Then we have, then it's thinner here, and it allows us to put it. Hey, guy, can you go up? Yeah, sorry, I don't have Viagra. So, for you, well, it's quite difficult. I need to help with second hand. But you got the point, guys. You got the point. He don't want to be filmed today. Yeah. So, yeah, I think you got the point. It looks like, okay, it's obvious things. It's so easy. What are you talking about, guy? It's just about spark plug replacement. Yeah, probably someone will do these comments, especially if they didn't watch this part of the video. So, but it is not. You have to think about tools. You have to think about your specific engine and the specific location, quite specific location. So, guys, the point here with the tools: stay in the minimized ecosystem. Okay, so probably we could go even with that one, smaller one, 1x4, right? Yeah, 1x4. Yeah, but 3 by 8 should be fine. If you can buy in your location even a smaller joint, yeah, do this. But keep in mind what kind of joint you will have, because later you will need to screw this with the right moment, torque, not moment, but torque. So moment is another language, and it might be quite difficult if you have bad tools. Okay, you got the point. Let's go on the next, and I don't know yet what next. Well, the next, actually, I will install this, the first one that we removed. And here, guys, I've got amazing trick from my dealer. And yeah, guys, he told me, use this fuel pipe, 20 centimeters, old fuel pipe, put it here, and then screw it using this pipe. You got the point, yeah? Because first you need to get the thread carefully, so without any force, and you cannot access this place with hands. Yeah, so you could have a tool with the magnet like this one. Yeah, it's with the magnet, and then do on the tool by hands. But we know that this tool doesn't work. So, and I actually destroyed the pipe. I disposed the pipes in this season, so I don't have pipe. But guys, it's amazing solution. If you never heard about it, then please like. If you already did the like, don't like it again, otherwise it will be dislike, unlike. Okay, say in comments if this is the new trick for you. So it's amazing. So I will have to use the tool I have here without any magnet, and yeah, try it by hand. I will then tell you. I don't show it, then I will tell you how it works, and then let's see what if we can handle the next job. Guys, I actually found a fuel pipe, yeah, and I thought that the internal diameter is smaller one, it fits this part, but no, you should put it on this part, and let's try this way. Guys, I didn't like the idea with the fuel pipe. It's hard, but don't take your likes back. So I found alternative solution with this. It is also a kind of fuel pipe, not probably fuel, but air pipe that sits well on the metal part of the spark plug. And yeah, guys, in this way, so it shouldn't be long, it shouldn't be short. I will later tell you what exactly the length. In that way, when you rotate it here, if you match the thread, then it will rotate the spark plug instead of be slipped That's quite difficult. English to me will be to explain, but quite technical. So instead of stay on the place, yeah, I don't know how to explain. So when you see the rotation of the spark plug, then it means that it goes to the thread quite fine without damaging the thread, because you cannot damage it this way when you do it this simple way. So when it's finally done, yeah, you can see what it means. Now the spark plug is not rotated. Now the tube is rotated. So we are done. We can now remove this. That's it. So it sits on the right place without damage to the thread, and now we can use the tool. Wasn't it nice trick, guys? Yeah. So, and that's the tool now here. And because we stay in 3x8 ecosystem, as I told you, as I invented this definition probably, we have quite good clearance here. It's fine, and I can trust now this direction to apply torque, not like it was in the beginning when we are here. Yeah, so I think it's quite fine now to apply right torque. I will give some impression on this. Yeah, guys, for me, at least for me, I don't know how for you, this kind of torque in such places, it's very like sensitive task, very scaring task, especially when you have all these angles. Yeah, it's still some kind of motion, and you think, is it okay? Is it the right torque in that case? And you feel that probably you should already stop, but you still don't hear any click here. No, probably more. Well, this is between 5 and 20, this torque range, and we need 17. And guys, as you have seen, I reached this 17 here, and when you did it, you already realize, yeah, that's really the right moment, because it's still have some tolerance. You can push it more, but still you feel, no, it's almost there. So probably if you do it by hand, you don't you either under thread it, and thread it, could I say this way, probably, or if you're a crazy guy, you probably push it more. So use this range. Even here it works, I hope. But guys, so professional who watching this, I don't know why again, probably give your comments. Probably you think something else about this. Probably you have a different opinion, so let me know. A brief note about this second one. Yeah, I use the pipe, but guys, the thread sometimes is tough. So, and here I used this way by hands with this socket. Then it goes there, and you can use this tool after that when it's there. You cannot align it when the spark plug is not sit yet deep enough, but after it's deep enough you can put it here, and guys, it goes quite well here under this one. Otherwise it conflicts with this coil, but you can easily remove this. So just one note about how to install it. Probably you can use the socket in your hands. Here on this third one from the bottom, I use this wrench to remove and to install it. Here is quite a nice easy approach, access, sorry. And guys, here on the last one, on the top one, it's difficult to access with any tool. So if you put this tool there, it will hit this holder. So I'm going to remove this coil here. It's 2 screws, some washers. So first I need to lose this one. So I tried all kind of tools. I have the shorter one, socket, this one, no. So in that case, I will need to remove. I don't know. Probably you will have some tool that will be shorter. I am not sure because the spark plug is long one. So I'm going to remove at least for changing this spark plug. So guys, that was the final one. You have seen I used a pipe to install it. It's a really nice method. Yeah, you can thread it, you can screw it till the very touch of the surface. So and you cannot damage the thread. So it's really nice approach. Solution method. Yeah. So and then I use this one. So basically that's it. Yeah, you can already like and subscribe. We will soon also check old spark plugs for their gaps after 2000 hours. Yeah, so you will need this tool quite a lot here. It is nice tool, this one. And you will need also 3x8 or maybe smaller with some socket for 16 millimeters, at least for that location. So there's basically two things you will need yeah, for this engine without removing any stuff. So you cannot use this big one. Let's take a look on the gaps. And guys, you put these leads back, and here you will hear the click when you put it on the spark plug. So remember and listen, you will hear the click. Otherwise you will be concerned, is it already on the plug or not? Hear the click. You will hear it's also here. Here. That's English. So, and yeah, because we unscrew this, we need to screw them back, and we use 6. The torque is 6 here. And I assure you that when you put these leads back, you will need to watch how they were placed before. And you will have time code in the description from me for this. I magnified X5 on my phone so that you can see it better. It doesn't, this magnification doesn't increase the gap, so unfortunately I don't have the new one to compare with, but we did it in the beginning of the video. So guys, this picture doesn't tell me a lot because I'm not pro in these things. You may say in comment what means that this. So this was okay. The right one was at the bottom and the left one was at the top. So at the top we see, I think, one electrode is more consumed, is more thin. Well, you can tell in comments what you think about this. 2000 hours, yeah, unfortunately. So guys, that's it. So remember to like and subscribe, and see you next time. Thanks, bye.